It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And they're down a star player. Who knows how long that'll continue. Tough to compensate, to say the least.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate, like it or not.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Victor Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Castle in at the 3 slot. And for the Bulls, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Vassell is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to the season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Vassell left side, Fox outside. He buries it from 3.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Here's Giddey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hands. Out in space, playing with speed.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Launching it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Wembanyama, screen on White. Castle for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Outside White. Outside Huerter. The 3 is up. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Cornett. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
I just love the ball movement.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Bulls head coach for a bit. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. Rim protection is game-changing, but he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. With the tip, here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's Giddey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped.
The defensive instincts on full display. Vassell using his length to reject the shot.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's Giddey missing.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9. Pass to Huerter. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Spurs lead by 9. The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Cornett sets a screen. Vassell passes to Fox. Sinks takes it from distance. Fox has got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. DeSumo, he's checked in for Herter. And it's Trey Jones in for White. Now here's Jones. Outside Giddey. Pass to DeSumo. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Okoro is checked in for Chicago.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 35.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Looking to win the run. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
The Bulls making a switch here. Phillips is checked in. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Knocked loose. Oh, Fox with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. And stolen by Williams. With the step back, DeSumo. It's blocked. Fox surveying the D. Launches a 3 on target from range. Fox has got 9 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Cornette with the bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama against Williams. On the wing, Vassell. Castle outside. There's the triple, and the three-pointer goes. He has 6.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile anything to cheer about.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Castle, Luke Cornette out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Fox in at point. Jones peels it out. Collins with a screen on Fox. Jones' shot is good.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Cornette sets a screen. Fox, the pass to Cornette. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Cornette's got 7 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's White. It's deflected. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
To the inside, here's Collins.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year. Inside, here's Cornette. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Giddy's checked in for Jones. We're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Fourth, Kobe White.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Giddy scanning the floor. Collins with a screen on Fox. Giddy passes to Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Castle. It's a one-on-one situation. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
The Bulls have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside, Williams. That's tipped. Oh, Fox with a steal. Back come the Spurs.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Look at who's out there now for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. And Bruce Ellis is subbed in for Williams.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Herter's checked in for Chicago. Out to the right wing. Vucevic finds Herter. Pocket 6. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, Wembanyama. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Here's Giddy. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Basket's good.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Back to Giddy.
2 minutes.
Chicago passing it around. Vucevic, a screen on Castle. Herter against Castle. Unloads. The Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Cornette sets the screen. And here's the self from the arc. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Cornette's got 11.
Boy, absolutely absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. The Bulls making a switch here. Sumu's checked in.
For your Bulls,
A minute 6 left in the half. Castle attacking. And here's Vassell from the arc. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Fires from deep. And Herder gets a three. Herder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Fox for three. Here's Cornette. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
From deep three-point land. No good. Would have counted had it gone. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know they're going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Chicago shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Giddey is the one with White by his side at the two. Kevin Herder out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. 5 on the clock from deep. Giddey. Vassell with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, VA. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Three-pointer, Fox gets the three to fall. Fox has got 12.
And you expect this from a competitor like Fox, the clapback three.
Vucevic, a screen on Fox. Giddy with it. Fox picks him up. Pass to Vucevic. Here's the three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Cornet attacks. Castle for three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
White, the pass to Giddy. Back to White. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Giddy. White's got himself on the board with a three there.
Strong response. When you make one on White's team, oh, he's coming right back at you now.
Wembanyama screen. Pass to Castle. Shoots over White. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Giddy. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And what balance from Giddy. Able to take the hit and still power through.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
White, good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Wembanyama screen. Vassell outside. Launches it. Nails it from three. Vassell's got 8.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Vucevic finds Herter. Now Giddy. And the foul on Luke Cornet. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside White. There's Herter with the three. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Out top Castle. Herter against Vassell. Fires the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Chicago passing it around. It's stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Castle outside. Pass to Fox for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. All right, guys, the breakdown here of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in on turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Vassell with it, now guarded by White. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
For Chicago, Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Herter. Outside for Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Giddy. And it's Cornet with the rebound. Cornet's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Vassell. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Collins a screen. Outside White. The kick out to Williams. Offline with the 3. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Knocks down the long J.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Let's go with a three, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Castle. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
White finds Collins. Here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's Vassell. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his bounds.
Well, Chicago shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Jones, the pass to White. Here's Dosunmu. And he lays it up and in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Launches it from deep. Jones grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Castle for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
What a statement from Castle tonight. Proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come.
Outside Jones. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Goes up with the strike. Jones misses.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Three-pointer, Fox. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Into the lane. And here's Collins for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-4 run. White with the steal. Collins with a screen on Castle. White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love the concentration there by White. He got bumped, and it did not faze him.
Up top, Castle. Oh, wow! Just incredible!
That is a monster
Just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Look at who's out there now for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Zealous comes in for Williams. Herter's checked in for DeSumo. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Outside White. Takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. The Spurs have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Pass to Vassell. He shoots it. Nice shot from the wing.
I like what we're seeing from Vassell, playing with a lot of energy and not settling for shots he doesn't really want.
Vucevic, a screen on Fox. Tries to break his ice. And that one's good. Giddey.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
He was dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's White. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Fox.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's score, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Second team foul. At the line for the
And he makes the first.
Josh Giddey taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Fox outside. From the arc. That one's good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce.
MMA, fort. Tu veux le feed, je suis dans le